Well, it's Sunday in the shop, and I've been doing some rearranging this weekend. I was going to put out another video, but I lost all my stuff on Final Cut Pro and had to take my computer back in. But I have been building a new miter saw station, and what I wanted to do is put a cart or two carts underneath it that would act as storage and double as sawhorses or help me get large sheet goods into the shop. I have this cart left over from rearranging, so we're going to tear this down, see what I can salvage out of it, and make the carts. So it may end up being one big cart like this that's going to slide underneath the miter saw station here, or maybe two. So let's tear it down and see what we come up with. I'm trying to just use materials that I have here and not have to run in the store and buy more. I've already bought stuff for the new miter saw station, so trying to salvage everything that I can. Just it works better on the budget. So see what we come up with. I decided to build two shop carts, not shopping carts. So here I'm just breaking down the plywood that I saved from the other table and getting everything broken down and laid out in the pieces that I need. I did end up having to go to the store and get a couple more pieces of plywood and some MDF for the tops. You'll see that later. Now I'm just taking all the round corners off these 2x4s just to square them up a little bit and make them look a little bit nicer. Once all the pieces were cut and laid out, I started assembling the tops and bottoms. For the bottoms, I screwed in the 2x4s. I screwed them in flat just so it wasn't so tall and it gives me more purchase to screw the casters onto later. For the tops, I'm just using plywood instead of the 2x4s and just using some brad nails to attach it to the tops. Once that was all done, I gave everything a quick sanding. Here I'm cutting the two solid panels that will be on, one will be on each cart, and then there'll be some open legs. So we'll have one solid panel and two open legs. The carts won't be solid all the way around, so I can get storage in and out of them, but it'll give me a solid surface on one side to eventually hang tools or handles or something else, maybe extension cords. Here I'm attaching the solid panel to the back of the cart or the front of the cart, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, I don't use glue on my shop furniture, and that's for a reason, in case I want to take it apart like I did earlier in the video, taking apart that table that was once my outfeed table to construct these carts. So I do that in case I ever want to take them apart and reuse them for something else.
Watering your people, it's still filthy.
Clorox wipes or something.
Clorox wipes.
Sorry a little bit, but he's willing to do it for you.
Yeah,
My dad wipes with those. Yeah, Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
That will kill everything.
Well, he said, I don't know this is performance. Inspired by his hot take and acclaimed by my beloved girlfriend Jean that I knew far too much, I set out.
UFC. Really enjoyed this guy. So.
I made some MDF tops for the top of these carts. They're made out of 3/4 inch MDF, and they're removable. They're not going to be glued or screwed in here, and I made them removable in case I cut into them, because I will also use these as probably sawhorses and whatever else if they get painted or whatnot and I need to remove them and replace them. They're removable. Again, and as always, thanks for watching. Real quick, easy, simple shop carts that have a couple different uses for me around my shop. There are some things that I want to add, some storage on the front here, maybe a couple shelves, in here on one or both of the carts. But if there's anything that you want to see me add or you think would be a good idea, leave it below in the comments. I got to get on to a couple other projects that are actually commission work, so I'm kind of putting these aside for right now. They're not completely finished, but something that you can build real quick, simple. You can do it in your off time and just something handy to have around a shop. So thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and go out and create something, but create a great day.